Hello, my friends. Welcome to Meeples and Murder, where tabletop meets terror. And today we are going to do the unboxing of Final Girl Series 1 Ultimate Box. If you saw my last video, I have all three of the Ultimate boxes for the 3 series and have not opened them yet. I think the Season 3 is the Kickstarter exclusive, I believe, because it does have the mystery box there. I am not sure what else I have. I think these other 2 might be just the retail boxes, and I have no idea what's inside because I did not open them. So today we are going to open Series 1, go through the contents, and yeah, let's just do that right away. So, get my trusty handy dandy. Boop. So the first Final Girl Kickstarter was in May of 2020, and it was originally needing $50,000 and it got over 400,000. It's still kind of a new game. Oh boy, I'm just excited. Haven't opened this, been waiting to open this for a while, just haven't gotten around to it. So the only thing I can tell based on my research that was different between the Kickstarter version and the retail Ultimate box is the Kickstarter version had the mystery box and some alternative tokens, I suppose. So what is inside your box? So it comes with the core box, which I already have. It comes with Camp Happy Trails, which I already have. It has these other 4 feature films, cast and crew, and bonus features. Again, I am not sure if those were originally part of the retail box or the Kickstarter exclusive only. We will do a little more research on that. But we're going to open this box, baby. It is very heavy. All right, so that's the top. It is so heavy. This is the back of the box. I got a little damage there. There's Hans. Featured right there. And then this has the feature films and the locate. Oh, so these are the bad guys. These are the locations, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. So we have the core box. Let's see if I can get some of these out and look at each one of them. And what we're going to do is we're going to open all of these, probably except the core box and Camp Happy Trails, because I own it when I got the starter set. So this is my one I played with and used. I will probably just keep this one and put them in there and either gift these or something to somebody else. And if you are not familiar with Final Girl in general or Camp Happy Trails, it's a solo play game. You are the Final Girl, and there are a couple Final Girls in each feature film. There is a different location. So this is Camp Happy Trails, which, you know, if you think of Camp Crystal Lake style. And then Hans the Butcher. He's got kind of a pig face. And yeah, it's a solo game. You're trying to escape, trying to get rid of the killer before he kills you. And hopefully in the meantime, rescue some other victims, ideally, if you can. The core box is the main thing you're going to need to play, and at least 1 feature film. So that is why my little starter set has the core set and Camp Happy Trails, because this is the full game. This is you can play with just this. If you get more feature films, which is what's going on here in this Ultimate box, then you get more stories. So each feature film will come with 2 more Final Girls, a killer, and a new location. And the boxes are super cool. Here, I'll show you Camp Happy Trails really quick out of my set before we open some of these others up. But the box itself, the lids are magnetic. So this is Hans. Try not to make a mess. And this is Camp Happy Trails. So the killer and the location are two separate things. You can mix and match them. So we have Hans, and if we want to play with Hans, because we love Hans so much, but we want to play it with one of the locations here, the Haunting of Creech Manor. So this one is called The Haunting of Creech Manor, and it has a poltergeist. So there you go. So you can actually mix and match all the games. You can use Hans at Creech Manor if you wanted to. You can use Final Girls from a totally different feature film if you like as well. But it's pretty neat. And then everything just clicks back together. All nice. I'm not making a mess here. Just like that. And that's how you can mix and match and play. All right, so we've got the Poltergeist here, Creech Manor. We have got Inkanyamba, who is the bad guy here. Slaughter in the Groves. So the location looks like the Groves. Oh, there we go. Sacred Groves. Carnage at the Carnival. So you get Geppetto, the Puppet Master is the killer. And Carnival of Blood is the location. Frightmare on Maple Lane. I wonder who that's supposed to be about. Dr. Fright. He looks like he's got some pointy fingers. Or something. Yeah. If you know me, you know I'm a Freddy Krueger fan, so that's pretty exciting. So those are our feature films. Cast and crew. Have no idea what's in there. We're going to find out. We have bonus features. Ooh, this is heavy. I'm guessing there's some books in here. This feels like books. And then we have Series 1 game mat set. Oh, yeah. That's very exciting because I play this without a game mat and it does like go all over the place. All right. And so sadly my box is damaged. That's okay. I'm going to be playing with this. So the box is kind of nice where it has space for all your stuff. You know where everything goes. Yeah. Now let's take a look at what we got. Take a look. Alright, like I said, we're not going to go through Camp Happy Trails. That will come in the future. We'll start with The Haunting of Creech Manor and Poltergeist. Yeah. Alright, so the box itself, yeah, this little sleeve, you know, would be like how you'd find it in retail, so it would tell you what's inside. But when you take the little paper off, both the Final Girls are on the external area of the box. And it should work just like Happy Trails, where this is magnetic. There you go. So that is your location. So this is different than Camp Happy Trails. It's a house. So you get to go to different rooms in the house. Each feature film, each location, each killer has its own instructions because each one does different things. And that's what makes it very replayable, is because you can mix and match, which I'm so excited because I haven't played with a lot. I've just Happy Trails. All right, and there is that. It looks like this has a mini. I'll take a look at what the mini is. We've got a little helicopter. Lots of the minis. We got a little helicopter. I'm guessing, do we try to get on top of there and fly away? I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? Each Final Girl has a little secret card that comes with it when you actually win the game with that Final Girl. Sometimes it upgrades their weapons. It's pretty nice. This look epic finale. Supposed to be in the set, but this looks like Poltergeist mini. And leave. Looks like a little girl. Okay, guessing you saved the little girl from the Poltergeist, like in Poltergeist. So from what I'm seeing here, there are no minis for the Final Girl. Maybe that's in the Cast and Cruise box, or maybe that was a Kickstarter exclusive. We'll have to see. The Killer and the Final Girl do have special meeples, like wooden meeples that are in the core box. That one looks fun. All right. Next. Inkanyamba and the Sacred Grove. I'm looking at my little VHS player with the game mat box, and it looks so cool. I'm so excited about the game mats. Like I said, I had no idea what I had, so I wasn't going to go buy anything else until I figured all that out. The little retail backpack. If you do not have the core box, get the core box. All right, so one Final Girl, another Final Girl. There's the Sacred Groves, Divine Wrath. Looks like a special card for that area. No minis, but it looks like there are some special movement rules that are going on here. So no minis. We're not going to go through the cards right now. I plan to do some playthroughs of all of these. Maybe we will mix and match. I don't know. But you let me know what you'd like to see. Inkanyamba does have a mini. So the boxes themselves, the feature films themselves, have minis of the killers. And that is all for the minis. Looks like there's also another special card here. Alright, next. This one looks fun. I have seen pictures of the Geppetto. I'm wondering if he's like a fun killer guy. But a Carnival sounds scary and fun. Carnival blood. There is a little mini here. Looks like a golf cart of some sort. I don't know if that counts as a clown car. Whoops, upside down. Clown car. It doesn't look like a clown car. It looks like a golf cart. Wonder if you ride around in the golf cart. I don't know. I don't see a lot of golf carts at carnivals, do you? Tell you what though, taking these off with the magnets, if you played with games that use magnetic boards of any kind, it is so satisfying. It's just satisfying. Like, look how nice and neat it just makes everything. And then it's so accessible. Love it. Alright, Geppetto, the Puppet Master, has its own mini. Looks like he is got a little puppet and little marionette sticks right there. And then there's some little mini minis. The bottom of them say puppet. I'm assuming he's got a little legion of puppets that come after you. Do you guys remember the Puppet Master series, the movies? I was obsessed with those. I was just talking to a friend of mine the other day about that. Because we were talking about Grady Hendrix' book, How to Sell a Haunted House. If you haven't read it, read it. I am planning to do book reviews on this channel, and we will probably cover that one. But there is a haunted puppet. Puppets, but Pipkin? Yeah. Pretty creepy. I told my friend about it, and she was like, nah, because she did not like Puppet Master series. And I was like, oh, it's not quite like that, but creepy puppets. All right. Our last feature film. So excited. Dr. Fright. Nightmare on Maple Lane. Retail paper. There is Dr. Fright. Doesn't have long fingernails. He's got a pitchfork, but he looks very familiar, right? Dream Warfare. So he's also a dream, not warrior. I won't call him a dream warrior. Dream warriors are cool. There's the mini of Dr. Fright and his little pitchfork. Fabulous. It almost looks like he has his own little boiler room, right? But that's not the location. I wonder what the location looks like. Let's take a look. It's a neighborhood. So this must be Maple Lane. And there's the boyfriends and the Smallies. Smallies must be a family name. I am guessing. And the bicycle. I am possibly less confused about the bicycle in Maple Lane than I am the golf cart in the Carnival. I mean, bikes are common in neighborhoods, right? And, oh, there's another mini. There's another one. It looks like a car. Looks like a police car, to be exact. It looks like it's got the little flashies on the top. It is so much smaller than that bicycle, though. By a lot. I mean, come on. But adorable. Okay. Look. Dr. Fright does have a boiler room. Mm-hmm. Yep. It looks like sleeping is part of the story. How much can you make something like Nightmare on Elm Street without getting in trouble for IP trademark? So that is the feature films. Since we didn't open Camp Happy Trails, I did show you it a little bit, but I don't even know if this came with minis. I think I've been just using the meeples that came with the core box. So if there are actual minis in that box, ooh, goodness. Now I have to think about things. But that is for another time, not this video. Right now we are going to open the cast and crew because I have no idea what's in here. Let's do that. Alright, so how does this open? I think it's got two sides like the other one. No, it's just one box. Okay. Cast and crew. We have the final girl cards to be stored in here. The secret envelope cards to be stored in here. These are the miniatures of all of the final girls. Okay. Bird miniatures. So there is apparently a lot of birds. Okay. Terror from above vignette expansion. A cloud hangs over you and the rest of unsuspecting victims in the area. You soon realize it's no cloud at all. That rain would be more preferable occurrence than what is about to take place. You watch in horror as the first bird dives and is quickly followed by what seems like 100 more. The screams begin and you snap yourself alert, trying to determine the best course of action. How will you survive the terror from above? It's a vignette expansion that can be used in combination with any location, one of which is included in each of the final girl features. Okay, so basically this is a killer, an extra killer, because birds. And of course, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, it's like Hitchcock birds, I assume. So it sounds like you just treat this like another killer. Oh, look, token. But use it with any location. Okay. 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 There is Paula. So there's one final girl in the tray. I don't know if that counts as a promo card. I'm not going to pull each one of these out. We'll play with them going forward. So these are your final girls. She must be from the Carnival because she's got the big hammer that you normally hit on the strength meter, right? Paula. Let's remember Paula. And birds. I'm not going to bust out all these birds either, but there are a lot of birds. There's little birds, and there's multiple birds. Lots of birds. Okay. Interesting. And then, let's see what's in here. So it's also got a magnetic top. Store the following in this box. Lore and scenario book. Gruesome death book. Feature film rule book. Lore and scenario. Well, interesting if we do some playthroughs to read some of the lore. And I'm guessing gruesome deaths. Oh, there's so much. I don't even know where to begin. There's so much to read here. I'm guessing this is a way to add a little story time to your game. I mean, when you're playing Final Girl, it's like playing a horror movie. But you have to fill in all the blanks. And a lot of the times, if you're not familiar with certain horror movies, maybe that story just doesn't pop in your head. So maybe this is an example of different stories you can play in your head while you're playing the game, and it looks like it's mixing and matching bad guys with locations so you can get different stories, which is pretty neat. I will let you know. This is the heaviest one. All right, lastly, Series 1 game mat set. Okay. Here. So this says Series 1. So I'll have to see if Series 2 and 3 also have their own game mats. I don't know. But this box is rad. I love that they call each scenario a feature film, and it has that look of being like a VHS tape. I mean, it feels like it. I like it. Oh boy, oh boy. Are these the same? Are they different? Do they go together? Because when you're playing this game, I mean, when I play this game, it takes up almost my whole game table. That's part of the immersiveness of it, I believe. Alright. So the core game has this extra board that, you know, you track your horror on. This is where you put your action card. Yeah, I think this would cover everything you're playing with in one game, based on what I'm saying. There's your dice, your items, your dead. Your Final Girl board, which is also in the core game, is a place to track the victims that you've saved. And each Final Girl gets extra actions for saving other victims, which is nice. Oh, see? Yep. There's the killer board, location board. And then these are the decks. I like it. Well, I'm excited to have mats. Keep things organized. So I'm happy with the series 1. I'm going to have to double check on if I had minis for my Camp Happy Trails or if I'm going to have to open up those core boxes. If you have any comments or questions, comment below. Let me know which one of these you would be most excited playing, what kind of mix and matches maybe you'd like to do. And yeah, we'll get those going for you. Check out the next video where we are going to open up Series 2 and see what's inside there. And until next time, stay safe. I don't have a catch line yet. We'll figure that out. Bye, guys.